the, whatever Leo is held by the protocol, which is growing every single day. For the first 90 days of LeoDex affiliate fee, it was buying Leo, right? So the protocol was buying Leo. It was putting it in the POL vault address, which you can verify. Anybody can just load up the POL address, and you can see the Leo growing in that address. Right now, it's got 382,000 sLEO, but it actually has a lot more Leo that it hasn't staked yet. So once that Leo gets staked, this will be well over 1 million Leo in the POL. And what the POL does is it earns a share of the USDC like everybody else. I can actually check right now just to see what the POL has to claim. The POL has $4.56 to claim. It did just do a claim yesterday. Every day, obviously, the more the volume is on LeoDex, the more that everybody can claim in terms of USDC. The POL earns a fair share of that, right? So right now it owns close to 10% of all sLEO staked. So if 1,000 USDC is earned every day, then 100 goes to the POL, and the POL buys Leo and then adds it to its sLEO stake with that 100 USDC. So basically every day it earns its share. Right now it's like 10%. So it earns 10% of all the USDC from LeoDex, and then it buys Leo and permanently auto compounds that Leo into the POL. So you'll actually, if you scroll the bottom of this page every day, you'll actually just kind of consistently see the POL total Leo amount continuously increasing. So I think it's really fun. It's going to be my probably favorite thing to track, this and obviously Leo strategy, but it'll be really fun to just track the growth of this. So again, the displays here aren't live yet. Like the total holdings are live and the next purchase is accurate, but some of this stuff like the daily yield and the APY aren't live yet. So we're working on, should be fixed probably by tomorrow, but you can track the growth and then it'll actually predict the growth of the POL. So I think what's cool is on this page, as it continues to buy Leo with the USDC it earns every day, it'll predict the APY of the growth of the POL. So it's called compound APY. And essentially what it's doing is it's saying, well, I'm earning, let's just say 100 USDC a day, and I'm buying, whatever, 300 Leo a day on average. If I compound this every single day for the next 365 days, what kind of compound APY do I get as the POL? So that is what will be displayed at the bottom of this page under compound APY. But I'm curious to see the POL grow. Obviously, it's all perma-staked, so that Leo never gets unstaked and sold to the market. It's gone, essentially. It's almost as good as burning. Actually, I think it's better than burning Leo because, you obviously could burn Leo and just remove it from the market, but then it becomes kind of dead capital, right? So yeah, it's cannot be sold in the future, so there is value to burning. But I think there's actually more economic value to the POL, which is creating permanent capital that, is staking Leo alongside everyone else, earning a share of USDC, and then continuously buying more and more Leo. So it turns, instead of dead capital from being burned, it turns it into active capital that can't be sold, but is still accreting economic value to the Leo economy through being a permanent buyer, essentially.